The State of Israel considered me Jewish and invited me to make Aliyah, so I just assumed I was Jewish. These words, spoken by a Russian-born conversion student, and quoted in When the State Winks, The Performance of Jewish Conversion in Israel, a new book by Michael Krabiltavai, embody the delicate and difficult issues surrounding the conversion of hundreds of thousands of Russian immigrants, which has bedeviled rabbis and politicians alike since the Soviet regime opened the gates to Jewish emigration in the late 1980s. Be the first to know, join our Facebook page. Function, D, S, ID, var JS, fjs equal D get elements tag name, S, 0, if, D get element bid, ID, return, JS equal D createlment, S, JS.id equal ID, JSSRC equal / connect facebook.net / n_us / all JS number XFBML equal 1 and app ID equal 1634148068997, FJS parent node insert before, JS, FJS, document, script, Facebook JS SDK, the author, a professor of sociology and anthropology at Tel Aviv University, based the title of her book on a comment by Rabbi Yehuda Brandes, head of Beit Morasha, the Center for Advanced Judaic Studies and Leadership in Jerusalem. Brandes criticized the state's framework of conversion as a wink-wink process, in which each side, both the converts and the rabbis, figuratively wink at each other, acknowledging the other's lack of sincerity. Potential converts know that they must answer questions in a manner that appears as though they intend to observe all the commandments, even though many will ultimately discard most of them. Their rabbis and teachers are aware that most of the converts will not adopt a fully observant lifestyle, yet continue to perpetuate a sham despite the book's title. Krabiltavai posits that the encounters between converts, their teachers, and the courts are not quite as hypocritical as some have charged. In her view, Israel's conversion policy, rather than producing wink-wink conversions, generates morally loaded and deeply engaged win-win conversions for both the representatives and national subjects of the state. The fact that most immigrants from the former Soviet Union do not seek to undergo conversion underscores conversion agencies' efforts to succeed with the relative few who do seek out conversion. In her view, the conversion process constitutes a complex human experience that cannot be confined to a binary logic of truth and falsity. As one of the rabbinic judges told Krabiltavai, given that the halacha cannot be changed, the only wiggle room we have is in reality, not in halacha. Jewish law requires the performance of 3 rituals for conversion: circumcision for males, a declaration of acceptance of the commandments before a rabbinic court, and immersion in the ritual bath. Among the 3, Krabiltavai explains, the acceptance of the commandments has been the subject of different interpretations over the years. But, she asks, is the acceptance of the commandments an outcome of conversion or a prerequisite? In ancient time, when the number of converts was relatively small, this question was largely theoretical. However, at the end of the 20th century, with the arrival of close to 300,000 non-Jewish Russian immigrants, the issue became more complicated. Could the state truly educate thousands of students, and inculcate within them the acceptance of the commandments? Krabiltavai traces the history of conversion in Judaism from ancient times until the present day, and explains how the state's position on conversion gradually changed from David Ben-Gurion's opposition to the creation of any state apparatus for conversion, to the current circumstances in which the entire process is subsidized by the government and viewed as a national mission.